What's up YouTube, Dan here, and welcome to Season 2 of my Schalke Career series. And first of all, Season 2? What? Am I on drugs or something? But basically guys, I want to do at least 3 seasons with Schalke. So here we are going into series or season number 2 of this series, guys. So first season we did actually get to 5th position in the league. We did actually narrowly miss out by I think 1 goal difference or something, which is so unlucky, but in the end I'm still pretty happy with getting in the Europa League. Hopefully this year can go for hopefully 2nd, maybe 3rd in the league table. Because we could have done a lot better last year, I've only been given 14.5 million to spend and 70,000 as my weekly wage budget as well. So in today's episode, going to have a look at the squad and also have a look at some players I might be selling hopefully this transfer window. But the main thing is my shortlist. You guys in today's episode are going to see what players I'm going to be trying to sign hopefully this season as well. So let's get into it. But first of all guys, the question of the day for today's episode is going to be, in your opinion, who do you think is the best manager right now in the world? So to name a few, Guardiola, Mourinho, Van Gaal, and there's just a few I can name off the top of my head. So leave a comment down below, let me know, because I would love to know who your favourite players or favourite managers are right now in the world. And as we're in the transfer window now, I need your suggestions for what players I should be buying in this next up and coming transfer window. So leave a comment down below. Whenever I say that, you guys smash the comments with loads of comments basically what players I should buy. And if you want us like an easy way to get through to me, obviously I normally get like 350 comments or something like that. If you do want to see like an easier way to get through to me, just leave a comment down below on my Twitter at DJ99HD. So as it's going to be like over probably 300 comments, judging by the last transfer window and that kind of thing. Leave a comment on Twitter as well, but feel free to leave comments in the comment section down below as well. But first of all, we're going to start off with my squad from last year. We've actually remained with the 4-3-3 attacking formation, obviously with Draxler playing on the left hand side and Bertin playing on the right side of that 3 midfield. So we're going to go through a team, kind of have a look at what play or what positions I need to improve on, hopefully from now until the end of the series as well. So in goal, I thought at the start of the last season I was thinking off him, and he's not really that good. But he was one of the standout players in this team for me, in my opinion, because he saved a lot. He was like a Manuel Neuer in disguise at some points. He was that good. But he did make a lot of mistakes, and that's something I have to consider. Crucially, the Bayern Munich game as well in the Champions League. I could have gone through and beaten Bayern Munich, but no, this guy decides to turn into a retard and miss the ball. So that is one thing I have to consider. But for now, I've only got 15 million. I don't need to really spend money on a new goalkeeper. But now for my defence, which in my opinion is my strongest part of the team. So we've got Yogo on the left hand side of my back 4, because not only we've got a strong left back, we've got a strong second left back as well, in the name of Kolasinac and Howardez, who actually plays the left back for Germany in the World Cup as well. So he's pretty experienced playing on that left hand side of the defenders. So next of all, we've got the 2 centre backs. We've got Santana, who I should be playing Howardez instead. Matip next to him as well as the right centre back, and then Ushida playing as a right back. So basically, I was thinking of actually getting a new centre back this transfer window, but I was thinking I've got so many centre backs. Obviously, I did actually have to get rid of Kirchhoff, who's gone back to Bayern Munich. But in replace of that, I've got a better centre back in my opinion. Papadopoulos. He looks like a nutcase. Look at him. Just look at him. He just looks like an absolute nutcase. So I've got Howardez, Matip, I've got Papadopoulos, Santana, and also Ayan, who's actually come up the ranks as well. He's been fantastic when I've used him so far in this series. So that's the defence over and done with. So I briefly talked about the midfield as well. The only thing I would say is Wanyama hasn't grown. Still only 76 rated, but he was solid last year. But I will show you, I've got a few centre midfielders I have on my shortlist basically. So as I said earlier on the episode, I did say I've got a strong midfield, Bertin. The only problem with him is he's at 28 years old, but I just love this guy. He is just incredible. The thing is, between Draxler and Bertin, I want like more I don't know how to explain it, but I want more like an Iniesta style player. So someone who just drifts around, passing it to players like that. And that's what I look for, because I went in detail when I was trying to find players. I looked at all Iniesta's kind of stats, compared them to players I wanted as well, and you're going to see that later on in the shortlist. So to complete our team, we've got Sean on left hand side. He was a great acquisition, is that the word for it? Because he has been class so far. He scored I think 6 goals so far in his Schalke shirt as well. He's got some incredible stats, and he's going to be in this club for a long time to come. Alcácer is our striker at the moment, guys, and the reason why, or partly the reason why I didn't grow last year, is because he was playing as a centre forward. So I probably won't sell him in this transfer window unless I might swap him for another player you're going to see in a moment. But I might try him as a striker if it works out, because it's just one small difference can make a big difference basically, because if he's playing as a striker, that's his prime position. Obviously he can't play as a centre forward as well, so that could be the problem why he's not growing and not scoring enough goals. So to complete our team, got Farfan on the right side. He was top scorer last year. For me, the player of the season, I'd just like to say the young player of the season was for me Maximilian Meyer. So if you guys agree, leave a comment down below. So Farfan down the right side, but the thing is I haven't got much kind of squad depth on the right side. I've got Goretzka, who's I wouldn't consider right midfielder. Got Lielic, who's a left midfielder, and I don't know why it is there, but still I have not got many right midfielders. So there's my team basically, guys. Got a lot of players on the bench as well. Let's quickly put Santana instead of let's take him out for Herger, I think. So there we go. But this basically is my team, guys, and it's looking solid, but this is not a top 2 team in my opinion. So let's have a look at the shortlist. So this is the bit you guys want to see. The shortlist is about to be revealed. So here we are with the shortlist. I'm going to blur out every player so you see one player by one. And we're going to start off with Daniel Apare, or Apar as you guys might know him. So this guy's worth 5 million. But the thing is, that pace is insane. It's ridiculous how quick he is in this game. Because I don't think he's that good defensively compared to Ishida. But that pace is just too much to handle. But still, I would love to get this guy. He's only 5 million worth as well. The thing is, I wouldn't like to swap him for a player because I'm lacking squad depth. Ishida was good last year, but I think Apare will be one step obviously closer to my perfect defense basically. So now we've got a CDM by the name of Christoph Kramer, a player played in the World Cup in the final as well. So here we are with some of his stats. Got 95 stamina, but I was thinking by the end of his full potential basically, has he got 99 stamina? Because that would be crazy. But this guy's got no standout stats, but I just think all over the board, classic German players, just good at everything. So that's why I'd love to bring this guy into the team. But would he get ahead of Wanyama? Let me know in the comment section down below. It's all about you guys in today's episode. You guys need to slam comments. You need to smash comments down below. But now we've got a right midfielder that you guys know I love, Shaqiri. Because think about it, they got Müller, they got Iron Robben, they got Ribery, they got Goetze. Where is this guy meant to play? That is a question. Only worth 9 million as well, and obviously he's rated 80 rated as well. So I don't understand why Bayern Munich tried to develop this guy, because he's got some class, got a class future ahead of him as well. But those stats again, acceleration, the sprint speed, the balance as well is just world class. So again, he's 23 years old, he's got a long future ahead of him as well, and I'll try and get him for as cheap as possible. Ruben Neves is the next player on the list, and I saw a video from Chinese Sports. He does his best young players on career mode, and this guy, he said, was one of the best players he's ever used. And I thought by looking at some of his stats and having a look at some of his full potential stats as well, this guy is, I think, my main player I want to go for, because his stats are just incredible. See there, his main strengths is jumping, his dribbling, his curve. This is the new Iniesta in my opinion, or slash Pogba you could say as well. Obviously Pogba's unrealistic, so Neves is the player I might go for. The thing is, he's worth 8 million for an 18-year-old, which is just beyond me. I don't understand how 8 million for an 18-year-old is possible. But still, he looks like a fantastic player for the future. And look at some of his stats again. They're already so good. And Portuguese as well. It could be the new Ronaldo. You never know. Obviously, he's not a centre midfielder. But still, he could be a new Portuguese star in the future. So look at it that way. So he's got 5'11" as well. I looked at these guys' stats in thorough detail as well, because I need a perfect centre midfielder. Obviously, Burton won't be around forever, so imagine that, Neves, Wanyama, and May as my midfield. So these are the two strikers, Benteke and Rodrigo. Going to start off with Rodrigo. The first thing is his value, £40 million. I'm out of here. I am actually out of here, because 40 million is ridiculous. Because if I even offer 25 million, that still wouldn't be enough for him, which is ridiculous. Even if I offered someone like Huntelaar, if I still had him, they would say no, because that is ridiculous amount of money. So now Benteke as well, only worth 11 million, which is pennies compared to Rodrigo. 81 rated, 24 years old. The strength, the jumping, the acceleration is just world class. He is just fantastic. And that guy scored against Man United last week. Oh my god, that was incredible. So yeah, there's my shortlist, guys. We got right backs, we got CDMs, got midfielders and strikers. So I'll probably go for maybe one play in today's episode, but I'll leave it down to you guys in the comment section below. Leave as many comments as you can physically can as well. I also want to go and check out my Twitter if you want to like leave comments as well and that kind of thing. But yeah, that is my shortlist. Let's move on to players I might sell before we start buying some players. So first of all, Herger says he's transfer listed. Well, I so noticed that because he's been fantastic so far, especially that stamina, because when it's getting late, 90th minute, he bombs past the midfield. He's fantastic at some points. It's also on a small wage as well, so I definitely want to keep this guy. And the thing is, I do have a lot of midfielders, so I got Neustadter, Herger as well, so maybe I don't need all of them, but we'll find out if I sell any more players. So let's start from the top now. So we got Farfan, obviously not going to sell him just yet. But I'm in a similar position to Huntelaar in the fact that he is 30 years old, so probably going to have to consider selling him soon if I want to get enough money for him as well, because remember, this is going to be a long career mode, so I need to think about the future, and Farfan is not part of my future. So let's go with Howard is the centre back. Obviously I'm not going to sell him. I'm just having a look down here. Maybe Lialic could be a player, because I definitely need to sell either Lialic or Choupo-Moting. So we are going to make an offer for Porto's youngster, Ruben Neves, but it's not going to be a buy offer or like a transfer offer. It's going to be a loan offer instead, with a future fee added onto it. So I'm going to offer probably about, let's just offer what they want, so about maybe 7-8 million. Let's try 7 million. Actually, a bit less. Let's go for 6 million. Yes, so there we go. Bonus per goal 0, and he'll be alone the full season as well, and hopefully he can join for just one season. Let's see how good he is first of all, because he is going to be one of the main players to the future. So there we go. Also, maybe Shaqiri could be a good option to go for, but I'm thinking towards Opare first of all. He's only worth 5 million, and look at those stats as well, and that's on the right side. Those strengths, look at them. There's no light greens or anything, it's just all dark greens, which is just incredible. So let's have a look at this guy in more detail. Let's make an offer for this guy. I don't actually know to sell, so let's just go for a offer basically. So let's go for maybe 3 million, 2.5 million. Just start off with, because I think Porto might set that. If they do, that is a bargain for one of the most OP players on this game. But now, let's make an offer maybe for either Benteke or Rodrigo. So let's have a look. I can't afford him. That's really annoying because he looks absolutely fantastic. But who do I go for? Should I go for Shaqiri maybe? Let's have a look at Shaqiri quickly. So let's approach FC buying to buy. I think the only way I can afford him though is to sell Farfan basically. I think that's the only way I can, because he's worth a lot of money. So let's try. Oh, this is really tough actually. Who do I sell to get the money for him? Let's try Lialic actually. That is actually, I forgot about Lialic. So let's try 9 million because he's worth the same amount as Shaqiri. Let's submit the offer, and if they accept that once again, that would be a great deal for Shaqiri. And finally for Thiago. So I'm going to have to offer up either Neustadter or Herger, because I don't know much about either of them, to be honest guys, in real life. Probably a lot of you will think, oh, one's better than the other, but for me, based on the first season, I think Neustadter didn't perform as well as Herger. So let's go and find Neustadter, but he's worth 6 million. Is that enough? So we'll start off with Herger, or we'll start off with Neustadter, then go on to Herger if they reject the offer. So there we go. Let's submit the offer. But I might even maybe offer them a bit of money as well. Maybe I'll offer maybe 5 million for him, because he looks like a fantastic player. So there we go. So the offer for Thiago was rejected. So let's try Herger now, just like I said, because they weren't interested in Neustadter. So even if I offered 500 million, they would not accept it. So let's go and find Herger. Where is Herger? That is the question. Have I gone past him? There he is. So there we go. So 25 years old. Let's offer maybe 5 million for him. So let's try that. Let's submit the offer. And again, that'll be a really good player for that kind of money. So now, unacceptable for Daniel Opare. So they were 3.9 million. That is actually less than I expected, to be honest. Because I was expecting probably around about 5-6 million, I was thinking. So that's actually a lot less than I expected. So 3.9 million, as they say. Let's submit the offer, and we could have ourselves a new right back to add to our team. So finally here for Ruben Neves. So let's read through this. We feel the fee involved is fair, but we are not decisive on allowing him to spend a period on time and ultimately depart the club. So maybe I could go for just a straight up offer to buy him. Let's have a look at that quickly. So unacceptable for Thiago once again. So I think I won't go for Thiago, but definitely a player for the future. So now transfer offer accepted for Opare. So there we go. Let's offer 25,000 a week. Let's offer probably a squad rotational player, and let's submit the offer, because last year I lacked in that right back position, because I know Ishida's stamina isn't too good in this game from what I experienced in the first series or the first season, so I think Apari will be a good player to bring into the team. So now Shaqiri as well, we're not interested in a player, that is not what I need. Is there any other players I could offer up? Maybe Choupo-Moting, let's try him. So let's go 7.5 million plus maybe 3 or 4 million maybe. So let's submit the offer, and again, if they accept that, I'll be happy. I know Choupo-Moting is a fan's favourite at the moment. He's been fantastic in real life. But think about it, Shaqiri for Choupo-Moting, that is a bargain right there. So now look at this. So they've actually accepted the loan offer. There we go. Let's accept Ruben Neves into the team, and there we go. That is a fantastic deal as well, and it's been now finalised, and now we have Ruben Neves added to our squad as well, hopefully adding a bit more creativity to our team as well, and that is our first signing of the summer transfer window. And even better now, we have got an accepted offer for Apari. The question is, I'm not sure about him, because 3.9 million is quite a lot if you're in my position. I've only got 15 million to spend, and I've already got a capable right back at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll leave it down to you guys. So leave a hashtag Apare in the comment section down below if you want me to sign him. So there we go. I think we're done now for now, and it's all up to you guys for the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoy this first episode of season number 2. I'm so excited for this second season as well, and can we get to the Champions League hopefully by the end of the season as well, and hopefully get the best out of Maya, Draxler and those kind of players. But thanks for watching this first episode. Go and follow me on Instagram, Twitter and that kind of thing down below. Check out FIFA Coin Zone for your Ultimate Team coin needs as well. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next episode.